time actually. As a business owner, I think you should know your story because that people want to know your story and you should tell it often. It should be on your website. It should be posted in your social media. Yep. You should have a video with your story because that's what makes your business.
Very true.
Yeah. So we started, I won't do the business project. I'll talk about local specifically. Because culture affects so much of your business, your team culture. And even if you guys don't have a team yet, I think that this is still relevant. We're going to go into a little bit about even, how your team represents itself in the community on social media and things like that. And so, and we did a whole podcast months ago about culture within your business. And so this is a little bit more geared toward people and your team. But I think that, so even if you don't have employees, you're still going to get some stuff out of this.
But you're supposed to work nonstop 24/7. Like you have to tell your family, it's been nice knowing you.
No, that's not true.
That's what makes a successful business owner.
No.
We should take some time.
We should take some time.
That's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
I like it.
Time is important.
I need some time.
Work-life balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're going to burn out and you're going to lose all the important relationships in your life. The Business Project Podcast.
Business can be complicated.
We break it down so regular people like us
can understand and find success. I'm John Crespo, accountant and consultant.
I'm Casey Bryant, marketer and event planner.
If you run a business
or want to run a business,
welcome to the show.
What's up?
We're in?
We're in.
We're live.
Hi, guys.
What's going on, baby?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, my peoples.
We hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the Business Project Live.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fifth week.
We're so glad you're here.
Wow.
Yeah. We got a good episode today. I'm really excited about today.
Me too.
Yeah.
This is something that is just always making its rounds online, making its rounds over social media. And it's just a fun topic to talk about.
It is. Yeah. And we want to hear from you guys. So if you have any questions, even if it's not related to the topic that we are talking about, feel free to put them in the comments. This would not be fun without you guys. It takes the questions.
So true.
To make it fun.
Speak on it.
Yeah. Even if we're not live anymore, feel free to still ask a question. Maybe it can be something that we can do in a future podcast. This is all about you guys.
Yeah, these things live on. So let's just keep that conversation flowing.
For sure.
So what are we talking about today?
We are talking about myths, real versus real. Our girl Justine Renee thought of that.
I love that.
Yeah.
All these catchy titles.
Yeah, real versus real. And so what this real, like a Facebook or Instagram or TikTok reel, right? Coming up with a short, fancy, beautiful, catchy thing that gets you lots of clicks. So we're going to talk about, is this fancy, catchy, shiny object that's the gold at the end of the rainbow, or is it an actual real, R-E-A-L? Real and truth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is more like for the business world. Yeah.
Yeah.
The entrepreneurship journey, is it real or is it real? Is it a real or is it real?
Is it real? Is it real or real? So this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some tips for you guys today. We're going to talk about some things that we come across with all the business owners that we talk to throughout our days and weeks and months. And we're going to, a lot of them come to us with the same things over and over again. Same challenges, same issues, same questions. They think that running a business is going to be one way, and then it's not. It's a totally different way. And we're going to try to save you guys a lot of time and energy and frustration with this conversation.
It's the totally unpopular conversation, right? Everyone is looking for the popular quick fix kind of conversations online. We're busting those bubbles, debunking those myths. Yeah. Because the entrepreneurial journey is nothing quick, nothing easy. If you ain't ready to deal with adversity, if you're not ready to deal with irate clients or just employees, and you're not ready to deal with that, you don't have the thick skin and the strong shoulders to be able to do that, it's going to be a tough road.
Yeah, it will be. Y'all let us know. I'm looking at our volume on here, and it looks looks like it's a little low. If you guys need to turn our volume up, John, can you do that a little bit?
Over here?
Turn our volume up just a little bit for you guys.
Let's do this.
Let us know.
How's that?
That didn't.
That
Maybe a
didn't
little bit.
A
Yeah.
little more?
All right, guys. Yeah.
How's that?
I don't know. We'll see.
Can you hear us?
Cool. We want to hear. We want to hear from you guys. What are your things that you feel like are real versus real when you're out and about? If you guys are already business owners, what are some things that you've come across?
Yeah.
That you feel like.
Yeah. Or what did you think the journey was going to be like versus what it's really like?
Mm-hmm.
You know, based off what you heard online, based off what people have told you, what were you expecting to happen versus what really happened?
Mm-hmm.
And while you're doing that, like, we'll actually talk about some of these myths. We're gonna we'll bullet point a couple of them.
Yeah.
And obviously debunk them at the same time.
Debunk them. Let's debunk. We're gonna try to get this volume up for you guys because I'm getting some things saying that it's not high enough, and then we'll fix it. All right, you go. I know you got a whole list.
I do.
You got a whole list going.
Yeah.
The green thing under the Zoom. Yep. Just move that up a little bit. There we go. That should be better. All right, cool. Thank you, Justine. That's much better.
Thank you, Justine.
Y'all hearing us a lot better.
Holding us down.
Yeah. Okay, so John, what you got for us?
Yeah, let's talk about the first one. It's like starting a business is like planting a money tree in your backyard, where it's always in season. It's always got leaves on it. It's just full of money.
Always.
That's a lie.
You start a business and then you're like, there's a dollar bill, and there's a dollar bill,
For real.
and there's a dollar bill, and it just keeps growing. You got unlimited amount of money.
So my question around that is, you know, I don't even know how that is even out there as a myth, right? Because if that was the case, the what is it? The percentages, the statistics are that 98% of businesses fail within the first 10 years.
Wow.
Right? And if you look at it, if you break it down between 2 years, 5 years, and all that, in the first 2 years, what was it, like 70 or 80% of businesses that form fail in the first 2 years? And then you just keep on, you know, the snowball effect just keeps happening there. But if businesses are a money tree, how is that possible?
Yeah.
It's obviously a lie.
It is obviously. And I think part of this is contributed to social media.
For sure.
I don't know if this was necessarily a thing, 15, 20 years ago, but I think you see all these, influencers on social media that are like, I just opened my business and with $10 and look at me bringing in, a bazillion dollars. Look at all these tags printing. And so I think people get the idea that that is a normal, regular thing.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Myth is debunked. Mm-hmm. And we've spoken about the journey, the entrepreneurial journey in many previous podcasts that we've done and previous conversations. It's like on social media, you see the tip of the iceberg. You see people who have, the legit ones. You see some legit ones that have made it. You also see some imposters over there, faking the funk. But there are legit ones that have actually made it, right? And, it's like they did it overnight. Mm-hmm. It's not going to happen overnight. It's just not going to happen. So if we can help you in one way, shape, or form, if you're planning on starting a business, right, or you just started it and you're expecting to be rich overnight, you quit your job because you know you can get rich. Find another job. In the meantime, get a job that gives you some revenue while you're building your business. And also just know that it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that all the time. And I think this kind of reflects onto another one is lack of funding for business. I feel like this relates to that really well because that's another thing that I see happen so much is a business opens and they open a business with $1,000 and think that they're going to just, blow it out of the park.
Yeah.
And the reality is starting a business is very costly. And you can't, you could start a business with $500,000, depending on the business, but it's going to take you a really long time to get to where you're where you're rolling in the dough.
And it's going to get more outflow.
Yeah.
You have to purchase programs. You have to get business registrations, depending on the industry. You have to get some certifications. You got to get your website, especially if you're e-commerce. All that stuff costs money. Mm-hmm. You can register your business and make create your entity for a little bit of money, but you ain't gonna grow it for a little bit of money.
Mm-mm. Yeah, a lot of people I've seen actually several businesses. You can tell the difference in if they did it with a budget in mind, like they did it well and they had the capital they needed to start their business versus not. We can almost immediately tell because we are in the business of watching businesses open and close, and immediately 99.9% accuracy. When a business opens within the first couple weeks, we could say this business is going to last or this business is not going to last.
Right.
And that is purely on the fact that if they put money into the things that matter at the beginning versus trying to just penny pinch their way through.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're going to bootstrap your business, start it as a side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Start it as a side hustle while you're earning revenue somewhere else, and take your time with it. That's okay. You can do that. But no, if you really want to turn that into something, you're going to have to invest in your business to make that happen.
That goes into another one that I wanted to bring up today, which is investing in advertising. That's another. Businesses think that they can get on and they look at advertising. We talk about this on our podcast all the time. They think about advertising as a cost to their business. It's the first thing they cut when they're not doing well or when the economy goes down, or even when they are doing well and they're like, we don't want any more business, we can't take on anymore. That's what they cut. They cut their advertising. And I think that is a huge downfall, because advertising you should put a percentage of your income every month towards advertising. Advertising is a necessity for your business.
100%. You know, it's funny. You mentioned that when the economy is down or when business slows down, you cut advertising.
Yeah.
Where's the sense in that?
No sense. And I think one thing that we hear all the time too is businesses are like, well, I spent $1,000 on this and it did no return, or I spent money on this and it did no return. And I think that's going to happen at the beginning. You just have to account for the fact that it's going to take you a while to figure out what clicks. Advertising takes a while too, and it's really frustrating because you're like, oh, this money's going out, nothing's coming in. It takes a while. You have to have multiple, streams of advertising, and it takes money and adjusting and paying attention to and strategy, and that's a really hard part of business is advertising.
And when the economy is down, it's when you double down on advertising. I would say stop eating out. If you're going to cut something, if you're going to cut an expense from your business, stop eating out.
Not at the local restaurants, though. Keep eating out at the local restaurants.
Well, do it with a just be conscious about how you spend your money just on things that aren't bringing in revenue to your business. If you're spending money on things that are meant to bring in revenue, then you double down on those and you sit down and you have conversations with the people that are handling that to make sure that you're jiving, you're on the same sheet of music, and everything is being done based on what your expectation is.
100%.
Boom.
Should we hear from our girl Lorneth with the BBB?
I think so, but is there, Justine, were you saying that there's somebody who's putting a comment?
Yeah, Kat.
Hold on, is it on Facebook or Instagram?
On Facebook.
All right.
Let's get one
Facebook
comment
is
and then
not.
we'll go to Lorneth.
Why don't we go to Lorneth and then we'll get to the comment?
Let's go to Lorneth.
Let's do it. What's up, girl? We love her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Hi, I'm Lorna Peters, Director of Marketing and Communications at Better Business Bureau, serving Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky. Have you heard this song? Oh, 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 Zambe. We've all heard this song, and we all understand the importance of looking good and feeling good in 2024. So many of us are focused on losing weight. Well, scammers also know this because, as we know, they're opportunists. I want to provide you with 3 tips on how you can avoid being scammed as you seek prescription drugs to help you on your weight loss journey. First things first, if you are scrolling the internet and you see an ad that pops up and it asks you to send in your information and you will be sent a prescription drug, see where that ad is coming from. If it's an overseas ad, just know overseas medications are not as regulated as they are here in America. So if you order something from overseas, you really don't know what you're getting. Second thing, if they're asking you only to pay with a debit card or digital apps, that's another red flag, right? You should be able to pay using whatever option you prefer. So if they want a debit card, if they want a gift card, if they want you to use digital apps such as Cash App, red flag. Third third red flag would be something for lower cost. For instance, if you go to your normal drugstore and that particular drug is $150, but you see that you can get it for $25 or $50, red flag. Slow down. I know we all want to look better and feel better in 2024, but you want to pay close attention so that you can avoid being scammed out of your money and your information. Until next time, if you need us, send us an email, info@gobbb.org. info@gobbb.org.
What's up?
Lorna is the bomb biggie.
Love her.
What's up, Lorna?
What's up, girl? Yeah, we do love her.
Yeah.
Okay. She talked about fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fitness and due diligence.
In your business.
Checking the credentials.
Yeah, which is kind of the next thing that I wanted to talk about was checking the credentials. That's another thing that we see all the time. Now, there's just all the experts, all the business coaches that tell you how to make $10 million in a month, but then when you look at their history, they haven't done that.
Those internet gurus.
Yeah.
They just copy and paste
They
from
do.
the ones that actually do it to just, ride the wave, ride the coattails of somebody.
Yeah.
But haven't actually done it.
No, that's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them are out there.
A whole lot of them. So if you're a business and you're looking for an expert in certain things, which we all need, I think that was one of your tips too, is you can't do it alone, and we'll get into that in a second, but you can't run a business alone. You need experts. And so making sure that you are looking into the credentials of the experts that you work with.
Check them out. Be an investigator, especially if you're going to spend money on something. Make sure you're spending money on something on what's the word I want to use? Just make sure you're doing your due diligence. Let's do that. Check their comments, do the Better Business Bureau, check them out there. Check them out and make sure it's an actual legitimate enterprise.
100%. All right, we got some comments here. There are lots of direct sales companies that have low entry costs. They all require work and consistency. Yes. Direct sales, Cat, is a whole nother can of worms.
It's a whole other animal.
Yes, a whole nother animal. But people do. They get into direct sales and they think that, oh, this is going to be so easy. I'm going to be a millionaire.
Right.
When in reality, very few people are actually successful in direct sales.
Yeah, they sell you a dream, and but not to say. Here's my thing on that though. I think that it's really like if you're just starting out in life and you want to learn how to sell something, they're really good at teaching you how to do that.
Yeah.
Like they have some really hardcore meetings and training programs to teach you how to sell, and that's a trait you need to be a good business owner.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be able to sell your product or service. Just don't think that, in all honesty, that industry is going to make you rich. I highly doubt it will. Like you said, there's a very small percentage of people that actually get to take advantage of the wealth that comes from that. But the learning and education you can get from that, you can definitely incorporate it on your own thing.
Right. Yeah, because that's really what direct sales is sales.
Yeah.
Direct, that's it. It really is a glorified sales position.
Yep. You learn how to talk to people.
Yeah.
You
Networking.
learn how to deal with where people just aren't interested. You learn how to overcome objections. That's what it is, and that's all stuff you can incorporate in your own business.
Yeah. Yes, sirree. So thank you, Kat. Thank you for logging in and asking us all these questions. Belinda's in the house. Justine's in the house. Faith is in the house. I hope people didn't give up on us because I know we were having some sound issues. It's still pretty low, but hopefully you guys can hear us.
Raise up your volume. How about that?
Yeah, I'll try to fix it when we go to our next commercial. Belinda, investigating is an investment. I agree with John. Yes, very true. Justine says, I'm not sure if it's just me, but it's hard to hear y'all. I know, Justine. I'm sorry. John, it's actually the button underneath the lights. Yeah, underneath the lights.
Oh, underneath the light. This one.
Mm-hmm.
The main one.
Let's see if that one helps. Give her a go.
How's that?
A little bit more. Keep going. I'm gonna keep talking while you do it.
Hey.
No, it's not working.
All right, let me try
a little bit. Okay.
You want another one?
The glories of live, going live. We'll get her eventually one day, maybe a year into this.
I actually appreciate this.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you're journeying with us in this this whole live thing that we're doing, so that you can see that it's not just click the button and you're ready to go.
Easy, quick.
We're busting another myth.
Yeah.
On live podcasts.
There we go. Live videos in general.
We're busting the myths, like in live action, busting myths. Look at that.
We did this on purpose. It's a lot better. It's looking better.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what was that from?
It was that one. Yeah. Yeah, we did this on purpose to teach you guys a lesson.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, so we've covered a lot of myths so far. If you guys are just joining us, let's do a quick summary because I feel like we've gone pretty quick through this.
Yeah.
The first one was
Magical money
magical money tree.
tree.
You're not just going to open the doors and everybody's going to come and your money's going to flow easily.
Yep.
And then the second one was kind of tied in with that is making sure that you have enough money when you do start up. Yep, you've got to start with enough money, way more than you think you'll need for startup.
Yep. And
then we talked about what else?
We talked about the what was the other one? Like the way we spoke about it was just so flowing.
It did.
We didn't really
flowed really well.
point it out.
We talked about experts. Make sure that you look into.
There you go. Investigating your
people that say that they can help you, making sure that they have history of helping and not just saying that they can do it.
Right. These internet gurus.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah. So we've covered a lot already today. Let's hear from Christina really quick. And if you guys have any questions, type them in the comments. We'll get to some more of those in just a little bit. But we got our girl Christina. We absolutely love her. And so we're going to listen to her super quick. Another good business tip.
You're listening to Casey and John on The Business Project. Hey there, I'm Christina Stubblefield, digital marketing strategist and co-owner of Soin Media Group. And today I get to share with you a business tip. And I want to talk about websites. Your website is often the first impression customers have of your brand. But if we're being honest, when was the last time you gave it a thorough checkup? Let's dive into why regular website reviews are a must, all in just a couple minutes. An up-to-date website is a sign of a professional, reliable business. Start with the basics. Ensure that your product or service listings are current, your contact details are correct, and your About page truly reflects your brand story. Accurate information is crucial. It builds trust. Customers rely on your website for the latest offerings and how to reach you. An outdated site can lead to missed connections and lost opportunities. Next, refresh your content. Update photos and videos to showcase your latest work. Highlight glowing customer reviews and keep your portfolio or gallery fresh. This not only engages customers, but also helps with your SEO. Functionality is key. Check all your links. Are they leading where they're supposed to? Broken links can frustrate users and harm your search engine rankings. And don't forget your call to action. Make it clear and compelling. It guides your customers on what to do next. Take a moment today to review your website. Keep it accurate, keep it fresh, and keep it functional. Your website is your digital storefront. Make it count. A well-maintained website is a powerful tool in converting visitors to customers. If you would like to connect with me, just visit my website, ChristinaStubblefield.com.
I was wrong, but we're going to listen to Lauren up again.
There we go, busting more myths.
Yeah.
You just push one button and everything works.
Everything works.
Push the right button.
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
And there we go. What's up, guys? Okay. Soin Media Group. Yes, Faith. We love her. Christina with Soin Media Group. She is absolutely amazing. Kat says our website, we're just completely revamped and rebuilt and have lots of link checking to do. Yes, Kat. What is your website? Put it on there. Let us know what your business and your website is.
Oh, that's was that on our list?
What?
Talking about
Get a website?
I don't think that was on our list, but there's no myth around that. I think it's important to have.
Yeah.
That's one of our conversations on how important it is to have a website, especially if you're like e-commerce and stuff like that.
And when you're Kat, that was a really good point too. When you are a business, make sure that everything is do things with pride and make sure that everything has good quality, because I think that's another thing is we're like trying to do 500 things at once and we're not an expert in all. What's that saying?
Jack of all trades, expert of none.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just bringing in professionals to help you in the areas where you're not good at, but just everything that you do, whether it be your website or your social media posts, is a reflection of your business and making sure that you're doing that well.
I think another good myth that we can talk about is where you only have to work like an hour or two a week.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And the other 100 hours in the week or whatever it may be, I'm talking about 24 hours a day. You could just spend on the beach somewhere. And the money's coming in as you sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, we all want to work to get there. We all want to get there one day.
Yes.
But it's not overnight. You starting your business, I'm sorry, especially if you have a retail store, you're not going to work 1 to 2 hours a week. You're going to work 60.
No. I was telling John when we were prepping for the show that I'm in the middle of reading a book right now.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely amazing. It's called Buying Back Your Time. And we can put it in the links of our show notes. I probably should have done that because it's a really good book. Let me see who it's
Put
by.
in the comments.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Justine, will you put this in the comments for us? It's called Buying Back Your Time. Buy Back Your Time. And it is by, how do I figure out? Dan Martell. Martell. And it looks like that. It's blue. And he's not paying us anything. He probably has no idea who we are. But it's a really, really great book because it talks about that. It talks about how our goal as business owners, and one of the reasons that we become business owners is because we want freedom.
Right.
And we want to be able to have our business run itself and do things. But what ends up happening is we get to a certain point in our business where a lot of us don't know how to take the next leap because we've got our hands in everything, every little part of your business. Because nobody can do it right, like you, right? Nobody does it as well as you do.
I struggle with that.
Yeah, it's really hard.
100%.
But this is a really great book that gets into a little bit more in how to get past that hump of buying back your time. And then once you delegate things to people, then the whole concept is then you take that extra time that you have that you were spending on that and you invest in other things that help your company grow. So it's like continuing to get better and better.
What do you think the first step is in buying back your time?
He has 3 things. Oh, I'm so bad at that. I don't know. I'm so bad at that. There's 3 things.
Say, the first step is be real with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, look at yourself in the mirror as a business owner, somebody's trying to build something, and say, I can't do this all by myself. I'll never make it to where I want to get to by myself. You got to be real with yourself because you can't. And that's one of the myths we were talking about. You know, you're doing it all by yourself. It goes hand in hand with that book right there. I'm definitely going to read it. It sounds like it's going to really bring me. I struggle with that, letting go and delegating and trying to find people that can help me, but then, you know, not doing my best in supporting that process. You know, I got to start being real with myself, and I think we all need to look at ourselves sometimes and say, now is the time I need help. Yeah.
Yep, because synergy is a real thing when it comes to building your business. And when you are just you and you're doing everything, you're just you. This is like the height of what you can accomplish in your business because you only have a certain amount of knowledge, a certain amount of time. And so there's a cap here. But when you start to bring other people in that complement the areas that you don't like to do and you're not good at, then you keep raising the bar and raising the cap of the quality of services or products you can provide, the amount of people that you can reach, just in general, you know, it helps bring you to another level every single time you're able to delegate some tasks that you do not enjoy doing or are not good at.
So true. So true.
And that takes time for sure. All right.
It takes more than 1 hour a week, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it does.
You're not going to be sitting on the beach under palm trees working on that.
Faith says, please check for typos on all of your things. I know that's one of Flyers graphics website. Yes, 100% Faith. This is why I definitely delegate this to Faith
Yes.
because everything I do is misspelled.
And don't just rely on autocorrect either.
Yeah.
Because that can pull up something totally different than what you're trying to express.
Yep.
Gotta be careful.
And that goes back to, bringing in people that are better than you at certain things,
Yes.
and also having it be a reflection of your business. All right, what else we got? Faye said, loved my English teacher, spelling bee champ here. I don't doubt that. Justine said, in all things we do, it's important to be self-aware too. If you need something for your business, but know it's not your strength, it's important to be real with yourself and build a team instead of taking it all on alone. Yes. And again, we get that this is challenging, like super challenging, because it's hard to do because nobody can do it as good as you. It's your business, and nobody cares about your business like you do. I mean, sometimes you'll get lucky to have some members of your team that really care about what they do, but that's far and few between.
Yeah, because it's still your baby,
Mm-hmm.
and you're shouldering all of the risk and the potential reward, but you're shouldering that whole thing. So no one is gonna have those shoulders like you
Mm-hmm.
to hold that business.
And you're carrying the vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest part of being a business owner is it's your vision.
Yeah, very true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I feel like we're good. We covered a lot.
I got one more,
What's your one more? Go for it.
and we did this already in another one. But as soon as you start your business, you get access to $100,000 in credit.
Mm.
That whole start your business today, get $100,000 tomorrow, buy your Lambo and put it on Turo, and then you'll be flying in private jets and wearing massive gold chains. Come on. Please don't fall for that. Please. Nope. Don't start a business and don't expect to get access to credit. If your credit isn't good, and if you don't have money to back that up, if you're not generating revenue for your business, don't even think about that stuff yet. Focus on how you're going to make your business successful, how you're going to earn money first.
Yeah, I've gone to a couple of, because we're at a place in one of my businesses where we're bringing on investors, and so I've been to a lot of webinars and things in person about investing and what angel investors are looking for, and venture capitalists and lenders and all the things. And there's several ways to raise capital for your business, but my biggest takeaway is nobody's going to invest in your business unless you do.
Exactly.
If you're not willing to invest money and time into your business, then nobody else is willing to do it either. And you have to show there's a million ideas, a million great ideas. I mean, I could probably think of 15 good ideas right now. The first thing is the toilet. Like, the toilet has not been reinvented. We've had the same daggone toilet for how long? And then another one.
We'll just talk to you now.
Yeah. Then another one is grocery shopping, like grocery carts. It's the dumbest thing in the world. You put things in a grocery cart and then you wheel it, you take it out of the cart and put it on the conveyor belt, and they put it in a basket, and the basket goes back in the cart, and then the bags go back in your trunk, and then you take it again and you put it back. Like, there's got to be an easier way to do grocery shopping. I want to take it off the shelf one time and then bring it in and unload it. That's what I want to do. I feel like but then I'd probably be a lot chunkier because it also takes a lot of work. But there's got to be a better idea for that. So those are two ideas. Like, okay, now give me money.
Yeah.
Let's do it, right?
Yep.
I mean, we all have ideas, but it's the execution, and it's investing in your own idea, and it's having a plan, having a business plan, talking with experts, being prepared.
Yep.
All of those things need to happen.
Skin in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have skin in the game.
Yeah. Hey, if y'all invent a new toilet or a better way to do grocery shopping, you got at least give me a little credit.
Another comment?
Are they talking about toilets? I can't believe I went there today.
There's a transformer toilet.
Kat said, I cannot count the number of calls about the loans in my business is eligible from the pandemic. Yes. Yeah, I know. People they want, you gotta do it, bootstrap it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Get ready for that march.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Are we good?
Share your thoughts with us. Hopefully you got some good ammunition when you're surfing social media and YouTube and you're seeing these videos. So take it with a grain of salt what you see, do your research, and you do that, you'll be fine.
Yeah. We got one more good comment I want to end with.
Look at that.
Kat is going to town.
What's up, Kat?
Thank you for watching, Kat.
Appreciate you.
She said, I started my company for the money, but now I'm mission focused. That is a really, really good comment, because I think we see maybe, something that needs to be solved, or we want to make money. We're like, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur and be rich.
Yeah.
And we forget about the mission. It's really easy to forget about the mission. Your why is so important.
Yeah. Working with intention,
Mm-hmm.
and having principles, I think are very important. I love that.
Great show. Thank you, Gail Ramirez, mother. That's my mom. All right.
But my mom watched this.
It's really helpful, you guys. I'm so sorry about the volume at the beginning. We are just going to get better and better as we go. But this comes out. So we do our show live on YouTube and Facebook Friday mornings. We're moving it to 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock on Friday mornings, we'll be live. That's when you get all the bugs and the fun, and we have no idea what we're doing. And then we take that, we clip it up, and we publish it out to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's just the audio version. So we would really appreciate anywhere that you listen to your podcast, if you subscribe to our show, if you write us a review on any of those places, give us a thumbs up, ring the bell, do all of the things. I hate asking for that, because I feel like we should just know. If you like it, just do it. And I hate asking, but it is so important to help us get the word out there. And it also helps us to where we can get better and better. Because a lot of those things that's happening, it's because I have no idea what I'm doing. We need
Learning
experts.
as we go.
Yeah.
For real.
Yes. Yeah.
The School of Hard Knocks.
The School of Hard Knocks. All right. We good?
We good.
We good. We will catch you guys. Set an alarm right now for next week at 9 o'clock a.m. We will be live again with better audio.
Central Time for you other time zoners.
Yes. Thank you. Central Time.